All right, so what's going on, classroom? I'd like to welcome everybody back to the Free Game Show. I am Professor Joe Casey. This is the place where we come and make sure everybody has their game as sharp as their mind. And not only do we, chop up game with the advanced tier, but we also break the game down for the average people. So everybody sit back, grab your notepads, and let's do what we got to do. Before I even get started, I got to give a shout out to everybody who support the Cash App, the Patreon, the PayPal. Man, I appreciate y'all with the whole heart, not from the bottom of my heart, but with the whole heart. And let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. It was brought to my attention that a young lady named K. Michelle said some very disturbing things, man. And K. Michelle used to be I don't really want to come off sounding like nobody that's lame on the sticks, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because I keep it real over here, man. I believe everybody should live their truth. K Michelle used to be a somewhat celebrity crush of mine. Haven't had too many. Haven't had too many females that I saw on the big screen. I was like, damn, that's the one. I like that chick. K Michelle, she was one of them chicks. I'm finna go ahead. I'm gonna knock off all three of them right now so y'all can know. You had K Michelle, you had Maya, you had Mary J, and who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? The one Tina, not Beyonce. Shaka Khan. That's the name. I Shaka Khan name always just it throw me off because it sounds like some African shit or some shit like that. Like Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, baby. Shaka Khan was that baby back in the days though, bro. You know what I mean? Even though I wasn't out when she was in her prime. You figured that I grew up off of her, and I used to look at them videos, and I used to see them big voluptuous. Let me get back. Goddamn, y'all got me getting off task, man. Let me get back to what we was talking about. We were talking about K Michelle, man. K Michelle fell out pretty bad, man. I also, and it's funny how I say that K Michelle used to be a celebrity crush, and I did a show where I was pretty much, going at K Michelle because K Michelle was going at the brothers. K Michelle been going at the brothers pretty hard lately, man. And K Michelle is a perfect example. A perfect example for why all women I'm not gonna say no females need no max or no pimps in their life, but all females definitely need a leader in their life. All females definitely need somebody that's gonna be able to dominate, control, and level out their emotional playing field because if not, then they're going to fall off a chaotic plane, man. They're going to get caught up in trying to compete with other females. They're going to get caught up in, devaluing themselves. They're going to get caught up in self-depression. They're going to get caught up in self-esteem issues. They're going to be on these depression pills. They're going to be on all type of shit because they don't have nobody there to level them out. All females need a dude for that. So when a female say, I got my own money, I got my own car, I got my own house, I don't need no dude. No, you need a dude to make sure that you don't. You need a dude to keep you fucking sane. And this not even me dissing a woman, but when you look at all the shit that a woman has on her plate, you understand? All the shit, man, all the emotional and bullshit that come at these females is natural for you to go fucking crazy if you don't have some folks over you keeping you in line, man. You got to have that, man. You can get all this shit on your own. You can get all this shit on your own. No dude has never said a woman can't get nothing without a man. If any dude ever come on here and say that these females have hypergamy because they need us to buy on this, because they need us to buy on that, that dude don't know what the fuck he talking about because pussy been selling since the beginning of time. A woman don't need a man for shit. But when it comes to that emotional state, that's where you guys make your money at. That's where you guys earn your value. See, it's a lot of Mgtow motherfuckers out here. It's a lot of incel motherfuckers out here. It's a lot of red pill motherfuckers out here. Excuse me. It's a lot of red pill. These women can't love us the way that we love them, and these women can't do this. You know why a woman can't love you the way that you love her? Because you trying to love a woman the way that you want a woman to love you. You need a woman to help you level out your fucking emotions. And why in the fuck would a woman want to be with a man that needs her, excuse me, to help him level out his emotions when the only reason why she needs him is for him to level out her emotions. The only reason why a woman needs you is for you to make sure her days is sunny. You feel me? If a woman needs you for money, that's because you don't know how to teach her how to go get no money. If a woman needs you for a place to stay, that's because you ain't put no game in her to teach her how to go out there and use her beauty to get what the fuck she want out the world. It ain't got to be through selling her pussy. That's the lowest level. See, when people talk about street pimping and hoe peddling, that's the lowest form of pimping. That's the lowest form of pimping, man. You feel me? It's a million and one ways to do that shit. But when a woman got a dude and a dude like, hey, baby, man, take that college degree, go do this, and then bam, come back, and then, you could do that, and then, all right, I help you start a business like this, and then we can get this money, and we can flip it like that, and then she's sitting back, and she like, damn, I never even thought about that, but daddy coming up with all this ways for us to be straight, before I started fucking with daddy, I was in debt up to my ass. I had this going on, I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. I was dealing with this nigga, he was trying to get money from me, I was dealing with this nigga, all he wanted was some pussy. I got with daddy got my mind straight. Man, I love this nigga because he came and he put all the fucking dominoes in order. So all she had to do was just push one fucking domino and watch the rest of the shit start falling. See, when you can't do that, then no woman can't love you the way you love her, because you trying to love a woman the same way a fucking woman is supposed to love you. A jelly and jelly sandwich would never taste as good as a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You got to be the peanut butter, bruh. But let me go back to this K Michelle shit, man. Let me go back to this K Michelle shit, because this is the reason why all females need instruction. All females need guidance. All fucking females need guidance. I don't give a fuck what you say. You understand? Now, you don't need a man for nothing else. A good jug every now and then. A woman might need a nigga for a good jug every now and then. To knock her down on a consistent basis. This is the problem that females have when you're talking about sexual needs, getting their sexual needs met. A woman can go get dick anywhere, but that dick ain't gonna be consistent on a nightly basis. So a woman she'll need a man for that too. That's where the macking and all that good shit come in. You know what I mean? All that fly shit though. But at the end of the day, a woman mostly needs a man for mental stability. And if we being honest, man, all you dudes who be like, oh man, a woman, especially you niggas, a black man can't get no love unless he got some money or some shit like that, unless he contributing. Come on, bro. A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even like to fuck with females that got cheese, bro. A lot of y'all don't even like to put y'all bitches on no plays so they can go make some money, dog. A lot of y'all want to be the motherfucker that make the most money in the household. You want to be the breadwinner. You don't want your woman making more money than you. You want to be the one to say, bitch, I do this, I do that, I do this in the third. And then you turn around on the flip hand and then you cry about, oh, well, these bitches don't want me if a black man don't get no love unless he got some money. Come on, you can't have shit both ways, bro. You can't have shit both ways, bro. So, yeah, like, at the end of the day, as long as you can help this woman think clearly, bro, she gonna love you, bro. You can't put a price on that. You can't put a price on that, bro. Especially if you're a black man, because this world ain't tailored for you to go out here and and soak up all this cheese like that. You got to have some hellified game, which I want to start teaching on the Patreon. I'm gonna start teaching black dudes how you can get around the roadblocks. But it's a lot of roadblocks if you got this melanin in your skin and you trying to come out here and get this money. But for your woman, ain't no roadblocks for her, because the powers that be want her to make the money over you. The powers that be will use that affirmative action to give that sister that high-paying job in that office, that corporate office, before they use that affirmative action to help your black ass. So once you got this game, man, you'll be able to learn how to utilize the game for her. That's where the pimping originated from in the first place. The master of the fucking plantation was more liable to bless the woman with resources before he blessed that big buck in the field, because he didn't want the buck to come out here and be balling. So the buck said, okay, man, you want to give my bitch the money? Let me send my bitch to you and let me get her the game so she could drain your fuck ass, and then we can ball together off this money. You know what I mean? You don't got to have your woman out there on that street to get that money. You can have your woman in that corporate office getting that money. And I ain't saying getting that money through fucking Mr. Charlie. Cause I know that'd be the first way. That's the first thing y'all mind go to. Y'all mind always in the gutter. But let's get back to this K Michelle, cause she was talking real suicidish, man. I know I gave y'all a shit ton of leeway before I got to the meat and potatoes of this video, but hey, it be like that sometimes. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. So, K Michelle, she took to Twitter announcing that her grandma just passed, which can be well, I don't know if she passed. She said her grandma had a stroke. And that could be something that's very devastating. So, my heart goes out to her for that, because I know in the hood, it's a lot of sisters that are raised by their grandmothers because their parents didn't want to do right by them. It's grandmama is like the new mothers for this new generation, which is sad, which is very sad in itself. But she said her grandmama had a stroke. Talk about she's receiving hate mail every day. I don't know what the hell, why she receiving hate mail. What can Michelle do? She said, I got a girl in DM blackmailing me for money. I mean, that what comes with the fame. Telling me my husband is cheating on me. He's mad at me for talking to her. Why? That's the thing. That's something that's, I'm not gonna go into that on here, but that's something that's very telling right there. The nigga mad at her for talking to the bitch in the DM, and the bitch in the DM and telling her that her husband is cheating on me. That sound like some shit in the hood. I used to see a lot. Niggas would be cheating on their bitches, which didn't make no sense. Why? First off, why you cheating on this bitch and you beating her? Why would you have to cheat? See, I'm gonna drop some game on y'all for that. I don't want to put that. It makes plenty of sense, but I'm saying it don't make no sense because I know to the average nigga on YouTube that don't make no sense. But it's niggas who I seen it a couple times at home, but I don't want to laugh because it's not funny. But the bitch confronted the other bitch she was cheating with at the mall. She caught him at the mall with another bitch, and then he beat up his bitch. He beat up the baby mama who he stayed with, and then the next day he calling me over there to play PlayStation with the bitch he just beat up in the mall because he beat the bitch up because she caught him for cheating. That goes on a lot. And this is one of the main reasons why females need guidance so they don't end up dealing with goofy niggas like that. I'm not trying to hate on my dog, but my dog was on some goofy shit. If his baby mama would have been with somebody like me, she wouldn't even fail for no nigga like that. Cause her game would have been sharper than her mind. She would have been like, nah. That's just not how. That's just not how shit's supposed to go down. You feel me? That's somebody taking advantage of the submission. It's a lot of dudes out here that'll take advantage of the submission, and it'll cause these females to have a nervous breakdown. You're taking advantage of the submission, and you're not putting up. You ain't putting up on no game. If you was putting up on game, she would have been cool with whatever situation, whatever play you had going on, it wouldn't have been no need for her to flip out at the mall. So that let me know right there that she wasn't being put up on game. But let's keep it going. You know what I mean? So she said her husband mad at her for talking to the chick in the DM who blackmailed her, which, like, I'll explain that on Patreon. I'm not going to go on that on YouTube. She said, I got people trying to stop my career. Baby, career been over, baby. You ain't coming out with no hits. You feel me? I have people making fun of my surgery and health, which is not cool, but K, you was bad, baby. You came out bad. You was on Love and Hip Hop. Damn near, I ain't gonna get nobody no 100%. I'm like 2K, I give you as a 99. But shit, you had a 99 rating. You had a 2K Sports 99 rating, baby. You was bad, baby. You ain't have to, mess up your booty. And then, see, that's another reason why I think she got a dude that's taking advantage of her. She got a dude that understands she had these insecurities because he's seen her naked. He's seen all her scars. He know all her flaws and all her soft spots. You feel me? So you females got to be careful with that too. You got to be careful with that too. You got to have a dude that's going to empower you once he starts to see those flaws. You got to have a dude that's going to overlook that shit, that won't hold that against you, that won't say, well, man, this bitch fucked up, man. I can do whatever I want to around this bitch. I can do whatever I want to this bitch without giving her some instructions that's going to better her lifestyle. So that might be something that she got going on. I don't know. I'm on the outside speaking in. I'm just saying it for the general audience that might be listening. So, you know what I'm saying? So, she said she got people hating on the surgery and health. She should have never got that surgery. She never got that surgery. She didn't get that surgery for no niggas. I'm telling you that right now. See, that's another thing I want to talk about. You females, they always talking about, we get these booty shots and these breast implants for y'all. No, you don't. No, you don't. We dudes accept females the way they are, especially when they built right. Especially when you a female like K Michelle was back in the days, and she ain't had not an inch of fat on her body, gorgeous face. Titty was already proportionate to the rest of her body. The booty was proportionate. She had no need to go get no surgery. She had no problems. I'm telling you, I don't know nothing about K Michelle, but I'm telling you, she had no problem attracting dudes. If she would have had a problem attracting dudes, she wouldn't have never made love and hip hop. Same thing with Cardi B. So all them surgeries they got after post fame, that was for them. That's on them. When you do something that's for you and the shit backfire, it's on you. So she talking about I have a random dude I never slept with lying on me. She tweeted. Whether do the dudes got receipts? If I was there if I was able to have an interview with K Michelle, I say, do the nigga got receipts? Can he explain something about you that the average person wouldn't know? If he can, then we got to take his word for it. We got to take his word for it. You can't just say I got random dudes lying on me, because y'all females be doing shit like that. And then when the shit blow up on you, when it come back, that's another thing that'll cause a major depression. You know what I'm saying? See, here's the difference between when you dealing with a square and you dealing with some pimp, or you dealing with some macking, or you dealing with a dude that's got some game. His game is as sharp as his mind. He understands that people gonna have slip ups. He's not gonna beat you down for your slip ups. He gonna let you know, okay, bam, well look at you got caught in a wildfire doing this shit here. So, this what we gotta do to make it right. And then once you do what you gotta do to make it right, it's a done deal. But you're gonna have to make it right. That's just part of the game. Ain't nobody finna just let you be out here acting crazy and just slip away. No. You're gonna have to make it right. You're gonna have to atone for the bullshit, the violation of probation that you did in the game. And then once you do that, then your face will be clean. You will have a clean face card, baby. But it's some crazy shit, man. It's crazy shit. So she go on to say, soon as I say I'm feel happy, all hell breaks loose. That's life, baby. That's life. That's why you need somebody to help you keep your emotions intact. It's so hard to remain peaceful. It's like the universe just won't let me be. That's life, baby. That's why you need somebody to help have your emotions intact. I really just want to be left alone. I'm over it, and all this shit about how she want to be done. This shit sound real suicidish. Real suicidish. And I hope this sister not going down that road, man. I really do. Because like I said, at the end of the day, even though, I wouldn't touch K Michelle with another nigga dick on the 10-foot pole nowadays, she still got a little soft spot in the heart of Professor Joe Casey, man. I still remember her as that little celebrity crush I used to have back in the days, man. And a lot of niggas that listen to this, a lot of niggas in the game will listen to this and be like, oh man, Professor, he talking lame. He talking about, he still remember a bitch from a celebrity crush. Look here, man. I ain't no motherfucking robot, bro. I'm a goddamn human, bro. And people got fucking a thing that they call emotions, a thing that they call feelings. What makes me the Mackin is I'm 100% capable of keeping my shit in check. But I would never deny how I used to feel or how I currently feel, because if I do that, then that's going to lead to a thing that's called regression. And if you regress something enough, that shit'll start to come out in your sleep. And if it start to manifest in your sleep, it'll start to become a part of something that they call a second personality. And that's why you got a whole bunch of schizophrenic motherfuckers out here, because all that repression they done did, that they wouldn't let leak over into their main character, that should have become a whole different character. You have a whole different fucking person living in you that's living out all the shit that you've been regressing all your life, bro. So you have to be a real balanced person. The Professor is not no unbalanced person. The Professor is not on here to sell no fucking fan service to have people thinking that I'm a robot in the game. No, man, everybody, man, this is why the game is needed. If people was perfect, then people wouldn't need no game. You need game to help keep you in line. You need game to help keep your woman in line. K Michelle is a perfect example of a bad little baby. Well, I can't say she's a bad little baby no more, but she's still a woman. See, at the end of the day, it's another thing, fellas, before I get out of here. It don't matter how this female looks on the outside. It don't matter. See, this another thing that be messing people's heads up. We get these unrealistic visions of females, and that be messing y'all females' heads up too, because y'all get the unrealistic vision of a woman. You already be the perfect, can't call nothing perfect. Ain't nothing in this world perfect. The world itself is perfect, but not one individual thing is perfect. The whole world, the planet is perfect. The planet, you got the four seasons, you got the oceans, you got the trees, you got the fruit, you got the food, you got the animals, you got the human, you got the wildlife. All this shit is perfect, but no one specific thing is perfect. But you be damn near close to it, and you still want to try to fuck your shit up by trying to enhance it through some man-made manipulation. Then now you're going against nature. You go against nature, then nature going to bite. And for a woman, all that shit stems from her not having the right guidance. If K Michelle would have came in the game with a dude who was putting her up on her shit, had her game as sharp as her mind, she would have never had no surgery. She wouldn't be going through this fucking repression, regression, and depression that's coming from all this stuff she's been holding inside, all this stuff she couldn't let get out, all this stuff she's been trying to cover up. Because that's the only reason why you get surgery is because you want to cover up the fucking insecurities. She should have been, if she would have had a nigga like me on her team, I would have been writing songs with her so she can put that shit on the music. That would have been her therapy. Like, baby, we gotta talk about these insecurities, baby. You know how many people can relate to this shit? No, we not gonna get no surgery to try to cover that shit up. Man, we gotta express this shit, man. This is money. But she ain't had no nigga on her squad like that, man. So, she missed out on that type of guidance, on that type of information, on that type of know-how. And now she's in the position that she's in, man. So it all comes down to, man, a woman needs a man to avoid becoming schizophrenic. A woman needs a man to avoid a deep state of depression because, life comes with tons and tons of frustrations. And if you don't know how to deal with those frustrations, then, the game will get the best of you. And that's pretty much all I want to say, man. I still got love for K Michelle. I made the video shitting on her because she was shitting on the fellas. But at the end of the day, man, it doesn't affect how I view her as a person because at the end of the day, she's still a person. I can go to war with a nigga, man. We can have guns out, drawn blazing. I can go to war with anybody. Ain't just gotta be no nigga. I can go to war with any fucking body. And it won't be nothing personal on my end. It'll just be, hey, it's war is war. It won't be no feelings, no emotional attachment, no nothing. You understand? I won't hate you. I won't do none of that. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to handling shit, I got the game to put all that shit in check. So I don't have no ill feelings towards K Michelle for what she said about the fellas. At the end of the day, my heart still goes out to her. If any one of these celebrities come out and say some stupid shit, then I'm most likely if it's something everybody talking about, the professor gonna come and combat it. But it ain't gonna be through no ill will. Nah, I don't get down like that. That ain't my program. That ain't my makeup. But that's all I want to say, man. Y'all be cool on your stool. Understand not cooking with two peas in a pot. They ain't cooking. The stove ain't hot. I'm the professor. I'll holler at you.